Banderacon Captain's Log. Close to the Ledge, Episode 2, Everhood. Now, I am not going to say a whole load about this game. I know that a lot of people like it, but I'm going to frame it in the absence of what I think it tried to be. Everhood was a psychedelic Dance Revolution-esque game that, in my opinion, really, really badly wanted to be Undertale. Now, I know that's going to be an unpopular opinion. I know the two gameplay mechanics were different enough, but if I'm perfectly honest, they aren't. Undertale had you as a combat mechanic basically moving a tiny heart away from damage, and if you were playing the wrong kind of playthrough, stabbing people. Everhood has you moving away from different kinds of damage according to a rhythm on like a Guitar Hero-esque fretboard. And later on, not stabbing people, but you get the idea. The only difference is that Everhood, in my opinion, cloaks itself in some kind of Buddhist-esque hidden truth type dealy, where literally it tells you several times you want to hear several hidden truths or secret truths. I don't remember. Undertale didn't bother. Undertale told a story. Undertale had its own mechanics, and to this day, Toby Fox is an absolute fuckmothering legend. And it didn't at any point feel contrived. You bought into it, you played the game. There's only ever one complaint I have about Undertale, and I'll mention it during the inevitable video that I make about Undertale. Everhood is one of those games that I didn't finish. That's why it's close to the ledge. It felt like it could have been good. It felt like it could have been something amazing, but it also felt like somebody who didn't really have an idea except, hey, I want to make Undertale. And that in of itself is bad. The fact is, I'm struggling to tell you about anything that I really witnessed during Everhood. I remember the main character gets incinerated during the beginning unless you're some kind of ultimate DDR boss. I remember the fact that you play through the entire game and it had some fairly funky soundtracks, but I also remember the fact that I was playing on the second to hardest difficulty and it relied on visual warping mechanics to make me fail by like distorting the screen. And then coming to the end of it, and then I have to replay the entire game to kill everyone and release them from some kind of samsara rebirth cycle. I don't know. It didn't stick with me. The motivations were not there. I didn't care. And that's it. I didn't. And that's why 3.9 hours later I stuck it in the I don't want to play this anymore folder on my Steam game. The simple fact that I can't tell you anything more about this game kind of really says the most. The previous video I did like 8 minutes of why I loved everything about Oregon on a motorcycle. Everhood just kind of didn't work for me. Nice enough visuals for whatever it had, but I'm struggling to tell you even anything I remember about it, and I welcome anyone to tell me in the comments how they felt about it, because I'd love to see it through your eyes, genuinely. Maybe I missed a beat, maybe I missed a trick, but it kind of just feels empty at the end. I don't have a call to action for this video. I just take a minute, think about who you are. If you're happy, good. If you're not, think about what you can do about that. Peace out.